Good afternoon, people. Thank you for joining the Petty Ass Lump and Reggie podcast. This is what we do every day, all day, especially on Tuesdays. But today we have a special guest, and he gets his own platform. It's my family and everything. Yeah, my favorite. No, you ain't my favorite, but he's my nephew. He's my nephew. I'm gonna let him introduce himself to y'all, man, and we're gonna go in on these topics and questions. It really ain't topics. I'm really interviewing him because he's getting ready to do his own podcast. Introduce yourself.
Hey guys, I'm Trayron. Trayron Longus. I'm from Baltimore.
Yeah, you from Baltimore? Uh-huh. You was born and raised from Baltimore?
Born and raised here.
Yes.
I'm 39. I'm a Virgo. I'm an office manager for United Healthcare. I travel the world, try different things, try different foods, drinks, countries, whatever it is, new experiences, and all that good stuff.
Yes, this is what he do. He inspires me to fucking get my money up. I swear to God, because I be like, how the fuck you get to Egypt and Dubai and shit? He be on the camels and shit. I be like, damn, man, I've been out of the country, but I ain't been to some of the extravagant places. Like when I seen you on them hills, it was like, I don't know how, it was the houses on the side of the mountain hills. Where was that?
That was Brazil.
Brazil?
Yeah.
Brazil. Oh, how was the Brazil food?
It was good. It was really good. It was really good.
Yeah. Do my nephew know he's on a Petty Ass podcast? I just want y'all to know, do he know I'm petty and he's on a Petty Ass podcast? Do you know you on a Petty Ass podcast?
I do.
All right, shout out.
How petty are you?
I'm real petty. I'm real petty, and you're going to find out today.
Oh, shit.
You will find out today how petty I am. Anyway, shout out to my co-host that I heard that he's back on the circuit with Cat Williams and Monique and them. So he's getting ready to do big things. So I'm holding the fort down for him to return. And shout out to my engineer, LB. I'm petty on y'all some motherfucking no shows. No shows. This is what we do. I'm holding the fort down. I'm doing engineer work and I'm doing all the other type of stuff. All right. Now. Yeah, you on live? Mm-hmm. Okay. Look, man, I got hot seat questions for my nephew. I got hot seat questions. I just hope and pray that he don't bang me.
Nah.
Yes. So, are you ready for the first question?
I'm ready for the first question.
How do you feel about your family on your father's side?
Oh. I feel like there's some missed opportunities for us to communicate, be around each other. You guys already know I'm petty too, so I'll just cut y'all off like it ain't nothing. Just like you petty too. But there's some missed opportunities as we've grown up or whatever to communicate, and some inconsistencies. I wish it was better, but I'm glad you asked that question.
Okay, all right. So, all right. Well, I've been gone for such a long time, so
I remember.
I really can't make up for lost time for representing for your father as my big brother, my mentor, well, he wasn't my mentor, he was my idol. If you don't know, that was my idol, and he had me navigate through the Park Heights system, whereas though I was, I thought I was the shit. I thought I was the shit into his demise. But other than that, yes, and I got a special heart for his children. Yeah. I mean, even though I'm trying to get back to where I need to be, and I don't have much time to really spend with y'all. But your petty ass don't never want me to hang out with you. You be doing all this petty ass shit, and you be going all that. I be like, damn, I'm looking at your shit on Facebook. I'm like, why the fuck you ain't invite me?
So, all right, all my friends say that. Everybody say that. I swear, everything be last minute. Everything be last minute.
Okay.
Like the old game, for LGBTQ night. That was last minute. When we went golfing at Camden Yards, everything be last minute, like meaning like a week, probably less than a week.
Okay.
So
that's
I'm mindful. I'll make sure I invite you.
yeah, man.
But just know,
what
the first 3 times you don't show up.
first
You
3? I
going
get
on the
3
back
strikes.
burner.
I get 3 strikes.
Yeah, everybody get 3
Everybody
strikes.
get 3 strikes.
You go on the back.
No, I gotta agree. I can't. You just can't say.
I
gotta
know.
agree. All right.
I know.
Make that clear.
Yeah.
Don't
I
just
said,
say I'm saying.
I'm like,
yeah.
Uncle Harold,
Yeah.
we going here. Let me know if you need me to get the ticket. Here's the time and the date. Send me your money so I can get your ticket. If you say no, that's 1 strike.
That's 1 strike.
Yeah.
No, you can't just. No, you gotta say I gotta look because I got a lot of stuff been going on. If
I
you
got a lot of stuff too.
All right, so but you saying if you invite me to something and say send you the money, we going this and that, and I say I can't make it, that's a strike.
Yeah.
Damn, that shit is hard.
Let me tell you.
All right.
I had people, they be on my ass about not inviting them to like my parties. My house parties be infamous, gay, straight, bi, whatever. Everyone's welcome. Everyone always have a good time. We taking shots. We taking premium shit, like premium liquor. No fucking Amsterdam, no gin. It's top shelf. Like Jose Cuervo, 1738, fucking everything in there or whatever. And niggas be on my back. You ain't invite me. They do all this shit about being invited. I invite their ass and they don't show up. 1 strike.
Shit, I gotta make sure I get emergency leave when you call me. I'm gonna have to get emergency leave. What the fuck? Cause
I try to make sure that it's far enough in advance.
No, you just told me it'd be last minute everything you fucking do.
But I know I gotta get better with that. But I mean, some of the stuff it'd be last minute. Like so, for example, that pool party at the Pentry, the luxury hotel that's in Harbor East.
You said the pool party?
Yeah, it was a pool party. I literally learned about the pool party the day of. The tickets were $25 or whatever. It was for a nonprofit organization. And the Pentry is a 5-star hotel. Like the rooms are like $1,000 a night. And for the nonprofit to be able to rent out that spot and it still would be tickets available was huge. So like I sent it out to whoever I sent it out to. It was literally like 3 to 4 hours before the show even started. I mean, the party even started. And it was really nice. But I'm going to make sure next time I'll send you the invite.
All right, that's good. I like that you're gonna extend the hour range. Yeah. I would like that. All right. Yeah, I mean that way me and my nephew could get the bond, and then I could go around, and then I could really understand the community.
Oh shit.
Yes, I'm gonna talk about.
So
the
here's the thing.
Yeah.
You don't got like we niggas, we regular niggas. Like the guys I hang out with, you don't gotta be walking on eggshells or nothing.
You know?
No.
But how would they feel about me if I'm? They don't give a fuck. No, all right. No, all right. See, it's different. It's different in the correctional facility. A long time that I've been when it's different. Like because if you walking and you straight and you walking with somebody that's not straight, they thinking that you can't just be friends. They thinking that you being tampered with or something like that.
I have a lot of straight homeboys that I hang out with. We go to the gym. Like my homeboy Stacy, he be smashing bitches down. He ain't gay at all, but he always be there. He may be quiet as fuck, but he be there. He be in the background. You probably won't see him, but he at every party. When I booked that yacht last minute, he was fucking there. He had his fucking liquor. He had his fucking cigars. He was eating the food. He was just fucking chilling. Oh, so like my homegirls, they be bringing them in around. Oh, yeah. We all coexist. Like it's just that I like a nigga, you like a bitch.
All right. So what made you go realize that you like the nigga?
Oh shit. So I think that
I told you I'll get petty. Don't get stumped. You say you like a regular nigga and you know how to mingle with people that asking you these questions.
I fuck bitches and I fuck guys before or whatever. I fucked hella bitches and I fucked hella guys.
So you bi?
Technically yes, but I prefer guys. Whatever. Okay. Oh. So I'm pretty sure I fuck more bitches than you. So.
Damn.
Yeah.
You really think so?
I know so.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you can get me some bitches?
You just can't be awkward.
I can't be awkward.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why you gotta show me that, nigga. You need to loosen up,
nigga. Ain't you married?
Yeah, but this is a question.
I could.
This is a question. Look, now you care about the marriage stigma.
I mean, it's not. It ain't no stigma. Each his own. But I'm just saying, like, I can, but you just can't be all fucking weird and shit. Like, you gotta like go with it. Like, for example, we be at the Pentry. Is a spot in the Pentry called the Cannon Room. It be hella bitches there, fine as shit.
Right.
They be friendly, but like, you know, I make it known, like, hey, bitch, I'm not trying to get in your drawers. You just pretty, and you know, we exchange information, contact information, follow each other on Instagram or whatever, and we stay in contact.
Okay.
But you just can't be petty. Like, I mean, you can't just be all like you got
like I'm hungry, I'm thirsty, for a lot like that. That's what you call weird.
Yeah.
Being thirsty, like, dang, that bitch bad.
Sometimes it's good to be thirsty or whatever. Sometimes you gotta get sometimes.
Yeah, because some people like you being aggressive. You going at what you want. But you saying, no, don't do that. That's mean you press.
It's kind of like it's a give and take pretty much, 50-50. Like, you gotta kind of sort of read the room when to be thirsty or not, if that makes any sense.
Read the room, scope the room out, seeing if you had good conversation or something like that.
Yeah.
All right. Ronnie, look, I got a question for you. Which straight celebrity would you smash?
Like a woman?
No, either or. I want both.
Sanaa Lathan and Neil.
Oh,
most definitely. They were my first love growing up.
Sanaa Lathan?
Yeah, Sanaa Lathan and Neil Long.
All right, now the man. You gonna get in trouble?
No.
All right then.
No,
So give me.
All right. So you watch Snowfall?
Yeah. Franklin?
Yeah, definitely.
Franklin?
Definitely.
Chocolate ass, hard ass Franklin?
Definitely.
He had to learn to be hard though.
Yeah, definitely
Franklin. All right. I like that. All right, bro.
You are a hot mess for these questions.
Yeah. All right. What's the craziest experience you had in the dating game? Vice versa. I want both.
When you say crazy, what do you mean?
Like something like this was out off the wall. Like, what the fuck? I don't believe I'm doing this with this person, or this come up with anything crazy that you think was crazy that somebody was like, that was crazy.
I'm headed to go smash crazy, or just like I'm entertaining somebody and this motherfucker got me doing something crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Say like you was on vacation or something and y'all did something crazy that nobody in the United States would have thought about. It's your experience. Like eat some foreign shit that wasn't.
So you just saying a total experience, or just like something sexual?
Don't get too deep. Just get the petty ass. Give me something. Give me something that was crazy. Don't make it that hard. Just give me something that was crazy. Like you experience in a dating game. Vice versa. On both ends. With a woman and a man.
All right. I licked this bitch toes with barbecue sauce.
Oh.
Like McDonald's barbecue sauce.
You petty as shit. How you had to get, look, if you top notch, why you ain't get the motherfucker? You had to barbecue.
I was young. I didn't know. But I was just trying to.
Damn. That ain't crazy though.
Barbecue sauce, nigga?
No, but
that you dipped
I'm just saying about toes. I'm just saying. Oh, so you dipped the toes in the barbecue sauce?
It was a hot mess.
It was a hot mess.
It was a hot mess.
You know, barbecue. What it tastes like? Barbecue chicken?
Yeah.
That's what she was in your mind. That's what it was. That's what it was.
And then I got hella stories. For guys or whatever. I got hella stories. It was this one guy who I was. It was this one guy who I was just interested in or whatever. And we were like younger. No, this little nigga was younger. He lived out in the county. Or whatever. It was snow on the ground. I had Timbs on. This nigga made me fucking climb through the window to get some. Like put the chair through the window, climbed up on the chair, shimmied through the window, and then like I guess his parents was like moving around. I had to go fucking hide in the closet. Then when I left, I had to fucking climb through the motherfucker through the window. Like, I got crazy ass stories. Like,
and
when I said,
this nigga went through the window. His petty ass went through the window with some booty.
crazy, bro.
Yeah, that was a hot mess.
I got other stories, but
all right, well, we're gonna get to something. Let me
think about putting that in a book.
You know, I've written 2 books.
I read your book.
All right, so all right, what did you think about it? It was like, because I really had to edit my own stuff and stuff. It was like I was selling my shit out the trunk and then helped me eat while I was in the system. So what did you?
So it took me a minute to get through it or whatever. I love the book. What inspired you to write that book?
I wanted to tell the story through my eyes. First of all, which inspired me to go out of control. And that was your father that inspired me to go out of control, because I didn't want to be in a situation that hurt your grandmother like she was when he got injured. Even though bad luck coming from the hospital. So I just wanted to tell the story through my eyesight and let people understand what could easily trigger you to spiral out of control.
So what's your third book going to be about then?
I had it written up and all that, and your grandmother made me put it in the shed, and it got rained on in the shed. All my work got rained. You know how the pages stick together, and oh my God, man, it was what, probably like 85% finished. And everything was messed up. It got mildewed on the page, because she was like, "No, I need you to take this and put all this shit in the shed and all that." And and everything.
Good at throwing the stuff.
And it rained all on my shit. Shout out to everybody that's on my Instagram. It probably is you wave. They just on there listening, listening and stuff like this. Shout out to everybody that's on my Instagram. Go to YouTube, subscribe and like on the Petty Ass Lump and Reggie Podcast. I am having a conversation. This is real family. This is my nephew, Trayvon. In case you just missed it, yes, man. This is family, and family. I have love for my family no matter what. So we on here tripping and shit, and he's bringing me on speed on both sides of the field. and he said he's fucked more bitches than Lump. Definitely. Do you believe this?
Definitely.
Do you believe what he said? This is hard to believe for me. I can't even. I'm ashamed to say how many people. That's how embarrassed. I'm ashamed to say how many people that I've been with.
When I be telling my homeboys that, they be looking at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah. So
I'd be like, I probably like between 300 to 400 bodies total.
And that's not a far fetch. Just imagine. All right, check this out. Just imagine. All right. Now, going back in the day, I'm going to the club. It's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Mm-hmm. This is a week. A week. All right. So if you're going to them clubs, all right, we talking about every day of the week for a whole year. And you just you taking a different
5 years.
Yeah. All right. So that's what I'm saying. So that's not a far out fetched number. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's that, and I wouldn't even want to write down. I did write it down. I try to remember, wrote it down. Had this fucking list that was out of crazy. I'm like, what the fuck?
I think I stopped after 20.
Oh.
I stopped after 20, bro.
At the writing 20.
Yeah.
Look, but then, 20. And then by then I was glad that when I got tested when I went into jail and I was
negative.
It was negative. I was negative, and I was like, oh man, I was rolling the dice. But reason why I think I really survived because I used rubbers because I didn't want to fall in love. not this with protection. Once I go raw, I'm gonna fall in love. I'll be like, oh, I'm a sucker. What you call them, simp? I was a simp. That's what my mindset was.
Niggas used to say raw is law. Not over here.
Raw is law. That's what nigga. That's what the time was.
Not over motherfucking here, bro.
So you never experienced raw.
I have, but like relationship possibly. I ain't never fucked no stranger raw.
So when you on vacation, do you believe in was out of town like was stays in Vegas stays that scenario?
We smash people together.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Punishing people together.
Yeah, we smash people together.
You know, like now this is on my bucket list to have a threesome, but it seemed like it's so hard. I never had a threesome. All this really? curricular activity I had, I never had a threesome. So I was like, how you supposed to approach it? Like, just give me, I want to be with you and get me a bitch.
So I can tell you, sometimes, all right, so all right. So one of the times I walked up to I communicated with the person. I was like, hey, listen, you know, let me talk to you or whatever. One of the people was like, let me think about it and get back to you or whatever. And then that person ended up saying, yeah. He ended up saying, yeah. And then like my partner, he actually reached out to somebody that's the same thing. And he said, yeah. I've never had an experience where like, it's been like we at the club and then well, that almost happened in Miami. Yeah, that almost happened. But I ain't never had an experience where we've been out and we seen somebody and we went back like to the hotel with somebody. It's never been like that. It's been more like a coordinated thing, like hey, let's do it this weekend or something like that. Okay.
So how would you tell your uncle to try to?
First of all, you need another person. That you gotta get that other person on board first.
Other person on board.
So whoever your main person that you fuck, you gotta get that person on board first. When you get that person on board, that third person is gonna be easy.
The third person is gonna be easy. Okay. All right.
So you ain't never had an orgy either?
Fuck no. Look, they be wanting. You might get fuck the orgy is that's this multiple people and this thing. No, I haven't had that. Only thing I had was like women. They be in another room or like dark room and you don't know what a dark room is?
Yeah.
All right, a dark room or they don't want to do it in the same room, but you could do it to both of them. Shit like that, and you like after you finish that, you go in the next room. Shit like that. They don't want to get together.
Mix.
Yeah.
Okay.
Shit like that. That's the first. I mean, that's the only experience that I had. I can't even lie.
Britt said you ain't been living, my nigga.
Wow. She said I ain't been living. Yes.
You ain't been.
All right. Well, I'm trying to. I ain't been living for 21 and a half years in the system. Back. Yeah. You can't get it back. All I'm doing is I'm trying to catch up and get my finances in order because I want to travel like you be doing.
So we can have a whole segment about that. I'll show you how to do it.
Yeah. You
don't have to spend money to travel. It's easy.
Yeah, man. So that's why we need to really link up, man. Because I'll be like, what? How do?
All right. So I have a travel card. So it's actually a couple of things you can do. But the one thing that I do that's really successful that actually me and my partner do, and I be trying to get all my friends to do it, but people act like they fucking scared. So you got to find a travel card. So my wallet in the card, but Chase has a travel card. American Express has a travel card. Even like
Miku.
Yeah, but their points, you don't get a big point differential. So let's say, for example, I got a credit card, right? And that credit card offers a lot of travel benefits. So don't you know how like you'll go to the store and use your debit card to pay for food, right?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of using your debit card, you need to use your credit card. And then it'll rack up points and points and points and points. So like when I go to the grocery store, if I spend $100, I get 3 times the points. So instead of it being 100 points on that, it's 300 points. And it just rack up and rack up. So like I pay my bills, any kind of utility bills, any phone bill, gas, grocery stores, anything you can think of, like anything you can think of outside of my mortgage. I get points, and those points add up and add up. So let's say, for example, when we went to Portugal for his birthday last year, right?
Right.
We took those points and we looked up flights, and the flights was worth, let's say, 40,000 points. And I had 100,000 points. So the points is actually money. So if you have 100,000 points, that's $1,000 worth of money. So you just dropping zeros. So let's say, for example, I have 80,000 points. That's $800. That's equivalent to $800. So our flights were 40,000 points. So I have 100,000 points. So I just take 40,000 of that and I pay for my flights.
Right.
I didn't even have to use money on that. So I got 60,000 points left. So, okay, let me look at the hotel. Oh, it's only 80,000 points.
Right.
All right. So I got 60,000 points. So I take that 60,000 points, boom, put it on the hotel. Oh, I got other points on my other card. Grab them for the extra night. Boom. So the flight, the hotel is paid for. And then 9 times out of 10, either he'll have more points than me or I'll have more points than him. We'll use our points for the rental car. All of that's taken care of. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
So you have to figure out. So not everybody can get approved for these cards. You just have to have I would say between 650 and up. Probably even 620 and up credit score. It has to be good. Doesn't have to be excellent or great. It could just be good. And then you'll get approved or whatever. And then that's how we travel. So let me see, where did we go?
So you getting points for the gas, putting the gas in your car.
Anything I can't use my card to pay my mortgage, but everything else I use my card for. So when I bought this shirt, I use my card. When I bought these tennis shoes, I use my card. You may not get as many points because it's not groceries or gas, but it's still points, and those points add up.
Oh, see,
so I was at the club one time.
Yeah,
I was at the club one time, and this guy, he was making fun of me because I was using my credit card to pay for drinks and food. He was like, "Bitch, get the fuck out of here! You using your credit card? You borrowing money?" I said, "Let me pull up these pictures so I can show you where I've been at. We're using my credit card for food and gas and whatever."
Right.
And I said, "Let me see you. Show me your Instagram. Where you been at?"
Right. Shut the fuck up. Shut your ass down. See, this is what my motherfucker. He got receipts. That's what you got receipts for. My motherfucking nephew got receipts. Don't be trying to come for us. He is my bloodline. We will shut you the fuck down. That's how petty we is. You try to say some slick ass shit while we was in a group or something. Y'all was in a group. You try to come with that.
And when I tell you, I had the people in there rolling. Rolling.
Shut your fucking ass up. That's what you get. You play with us family members. And you know I'm crazy. But what I do, I gotta learn. Well, you gotta teach me, nephew, because I really gotta learn how to get my credit. My credit be. You know what fucked me up on my credit? Somebody was using. They was giving me fraudulent charges.
All right.
So
it's easy to take care of that.
Oh, yeah?
It's easy to take care of.
No, I took care of it, but they was doing an investigation. So they wanted me to continue on paying. And now I'm not paying the fraudulent charges. I want to pay after the investigation is finished and you. Yeah. But then they closed my card out.
That's right.
So.
Open another one.
But I still got to pay that once they close it out, I still got to pay that balance.
What was the outcome of the investigation?
The outcome, they put the money back. I had to pay, but they closed the card out. I still got to pay the other part that I was responsible for. That like the flights, the air flights.
So that was me.
Yeah,
just pay that off. Yeah. That's it.
but they said I got to contact somebody else because they took me down like that was like 40 points. They took me down on my credit score.
Yeah. So what you got to do is you have to dispute that. I can show you how to do it. So let me give you and this is another thing that a lot of people don't talk about. Moving money around to pay. So like, let's say for example, all right, I was like wilding, like I had like $9,000 of credit card debt or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So I had this card that had $9,000 free. So when I made this last payment on there or whatever, the lady was like, hey, if you have any outstanding debt, you can balance transfer because you have $9,000. I'm like, okay. So what she did was she sent me the $9,000. She sent me a check for $9,000 so I can pay that $9,000 off. But it was up against my credit line. And I was like, are you sure that nothing's going to happen if you give me this $9,000? And she was like, no, you're good. Why the fuck some type of fee or something hit my card and it went over the the limit that I had, and it took my credit score down 40 points. No, I think it was like 60 points because I overdrafted over that limit or whatever. I called up there and I cussed everybody asses out. I was like, look, you know what? I don't even want to talk to you. Put your manager on the phone. And I talked to the manager. I was like, look, you need to listen to this phone call. I specifically asked your representative, if she sent me this check for $9,000, was I good? Like nothing else would happen. You can listen to the motherfucking phone call.
Right.
Or whatever. So I was like, you need to put a dispute in for all of these 3 credit bureaus. I ain't doing this shit. It's your responsibility because your representative fucked up. They didn't explain that something was about to hit my account. And I specifically asked her the question. Uh-huh. He put the dispute in. My shit went back up 60 points. So it's easy to do it. You can't talk to the frontline staff. When you call in, you got to call and speak to the manager. Okay. The manager, not the supervisor, not the shift lead, the motherfucking manager that's on duty.
Yeah. So and guess what? They was this was Prime. Prime got me. Was kept on.
Amazon Prime?
They was it was $2.99. They kept on doing. It was doing it for a long time, and I wasn't, the money was in my account, so they just was taking it out, and I wasn't paying any attention, and it was going on for a long period of time. Then I was like, I got a call talking about, you were delinquent or something, and it went over my limit, over the credit limit. Mm-hmm. I was like, what? I said, hey, I don't do no Prime. I don't even mess with the Amazon Prime. That was on doing some movie stuff. Okay. So that fucked me up. So I'm gonna get that straight. Anyway,
it's easy. I'm telling you. Like companies like Amazon Prime, Tesla, Chick-fil-A, all of these companies that are making these $1 billion. If you call in and you say the right stuff, they will give you your motherfucking money back. No questions asked. Yeah. No questions asked. Like I bought some fucking janky ass shit from off of Amazon Prime. I called them. They was like, "Look, what do you want to do? You want to keep it? You want me to send UPS to come get it? What do you want to do?" I was like, "Come get this shit. It's fucking janky." Then she gave me a $50 gift card and my money back or whatever. It's just like it's all on how you talk to the people. So like it's called. I've learned it working at my job. It's called being diplomatic. So like when you pissed off about something and you have to call and get your money back or whatever, you always gotta sound nice. You gotta crack these little white jokes. Oh shit, not white jokes, but you gotta crack these dry humor jokes or whatever. You have to I don't know. You have to sound upbeat on the phone and crack jokes with the representative, and they'll go and do as much as they possibly can for you. You just got to know what to say.
You know how to talk a different language? Anything?
Yeah. Translation. I can speak a little bit of Spanish and I can speak a little bit of French. That's about it.
A little bit Spanish and a little bit
Mm-hmm. I can read Spanish.
And you understand a conversation real fluently?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
But if they start talking fast now, I can't understand what the fuck they're saying.
All right.
I definitely can read Spanish.
So, all right. Now, when you going to do your podcast, right? What are the topics that you would like to
So
tackle?
pretty much some of the stuff that we talked about now, like, a lot of people don't know that there's nuances with the traveling. People think you gotta nuances, like,
okay.
like you can get the hookup or whatever with traveling. You just have to be very strategic on what you do,
Right.
or whatever. We want to talk about music. So the guys that I'm going to be doing it with, they're very popular in the city. So we all will kind of we all have different like demographics. So that's why we're all coming together. Like my homeboy Reese, I've known Reese since like 2001 or whatever. He's like really popular. He does hair, and like he's popular with all like the baddies in Baltimore. He know all of them. He do their hair, but if he don't do their hair, his homeboy do their hair. He know all of them. And
you talking about the baddies that fight or the bad bad women, like
bad women that got the shit going on. Like they always got their hair done, they always got their nails done, always got makeup on. Like them fine ass women in Baltimore. He know that. Then my other homeboy Davon, he's kind of sort of like up and coming. He does like esthetician stuff. So women they'll go to the ends of the earth if you know how to do eyebrows and eyelashes. He be taking care of that clientele. So he has a different clientele. And he's an influencer. He like works out. He gets a lot of people to work out. He's like sponsored with the Pride Foundation. So like he does like sweat camps and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. He just did like he just launched his own bagel line at like at a restaurant or whatever. So people are checking him out with the bagels or whatever. So and my demographic is kind of different than their demographic. My demographic is like it's gay guys, gay regular guys. All up and down, like the East Coast, straight people. The regular guy that you wouldn't even think that is gay or whatever. He just like guys or whatever. But you wouldn't be able to tell. He's not flamboyant. He's just a regular ass guy or whatever. So all our demographics are different. And I think that us coming together, we'll have an even bigger like audience,
right,
or whatever. And then as we mass our stuff, we'll get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
So what you think about your uncle podcast?
It's dope.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you.
Like I love the equipment. Like this shit looks
yeah, it is. It's top. It's like with don't you know not Cameron? Don't you know Wallow and them? I got the same equipment that they use.
Oh, okay.
So I did my investigation to see how what sounds clear and with how it's called Dreamcast. Mm-hmm. And we stream on StreamYard, but yeah, and I man, look, it's hard. A lot of people don't want me to succeed. I mean, I be having people. I might have co-hosts on here, and then they like drop off because by me grinding and the money wasn't coming in.
So I think like at the time, like you got to be able to just do it because you just want to talk shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? The money will come. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just got to be able to do it. Like, I just want to do it just to talk shit. Like, I'm not even thinking about making money. I just want to talk shit. Yeah. But not even talk shit, but I just want to talk life, talk things, like talk different experiences. Like my experiences are different than your experiences, different than theirs. And I think that if we all come together, you can learn some stuff about me. I can learn some stuff about you.
Right.
Or like I can take something that you told me mm-hmm. and like run with it. Like, for example, I was working out with a group of people. I had a personal trainer, and one of the girls, while we were in between our sets, she actually works for a financial institution. So I was talking to her about how like I have so much equity in my house now that my PMI should be dropping off. And PMI is like between $80 and $100 or whatever. And all of that goes together. Your mortgage, your principal, your property taxes, your PMI or whatever, and your home insurance or whatever. All that comes together to come as your mortgage. And she was saying that, you don't even have to pay that $1,000 for an adjuster to come out to reevaluate your house because you have so much equity or positive equity in your house. They should be able to see that. So you wouldn't have to pay $1,000 just for them to drop the $80 to $100 off or whatever. and she gave me all this information or whatever to act on. It's just like insider knowledge. So it's stuff like that. It's stuff like that I'm looking to really get out of like doing this podcast or whatever. The stuff like that that's what I'm looking to do. I'm not really looking to like talk shit and say like, hey, I'm the best or whatever. It's just more so just getting people different perspective, getting people to think about it, getting people to really think like, hey, you don't have to be all grand to do things or experience new things, or like just to educate people on what's available. Like another example, a lot of people don't know like it's programs in the state and in the city to buy houses, whether it's your first house, your second house, or your third house. You got Vacants to Value, you got Maryland Mortgage Program, you have all of these other different avenues. You got the trolley. You have all these different avenues to help you with your closing costs. But a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people just watch the news and think that you need 3.5% of the house to settle on a house, when you can. It's all these different programs out there that can help you get that house.
Is it similar to grants? Like
yeah, that's what it is. It's a grant. So like, for example, when I bought my house, I had Maryland Mortgage Program, I had Vacants to Value, and I had another, like they gave me an additional $1,600 or whatever. So all together, I had like $15,000, and on top of the seller assistance that I got from the bank because the house was foreclosed on or whatever. So I got $20,000 in my closing costs instead of me using my money. And a lot of people don't know that. So it's different things like that. It's the traveling stuff. It's if you want to buy a house stuff. They are entrepreneurs, like the other two guys who are going to be in the podcast. They're entrepreneurs. They're going to provide that entrepreneur spin. We're going to talk about like LLCs. We're going to talk about business. We're going to talk about all that stuff.
So you think they were y'all would do a test run?
We were supposed to bend on the test run. We were going to just pop up on live at a certain time on a certain day and just run with it and just see what the response was. But we just be so busy because like I got the gym, I got work.
Well, you can set it up and you can orchestrate it however you want to do it at the Petty Azz Podcast. Like I got four different things under the umbrella.
Really?
I got this one called State of the Women. It's these six beautiful women, and they all got different opinions.
Yeah.
And they sit around the panel. It's called The State of a Woman.
Yeah.
Then I got Goons Talk.
I saw that.
Yeah,
Is that
Goons Talk.
right?
It's giving our own narrative sincerely. So it's not really an aggressive term, but it's the goons makes people gravitate for people like what?
Yeah, it's risky.
Yeah. All right. So we talk about transition from the prison back into society and what our downfalls was and how we get back into society and our hardship. Mm-hmm. And we got a lot of mentor programs for the children so they won't when they go to jail they know how to survive in jail and that you ain't got to be in the gang. We also let you know that you could stand on your own. Mm-hmm. Then I got on the weekends I had fire pit talk. That's when you drink, not shit that you be saying, because I gotta put this shit out my pocket. Yeah, I'm gonna get y'all wine. I'm gonna give you wine. Look, we throw something on the grill, and then we had around the fire pit, and you could twerk, smoke. They smoke, twerk, drink, whatever, and no holds barred. You can say whatever you want, free to say whatever the fuck you want on the fire pit talk. Yeah. Then on Tuesdays, I got the petty ass shit that we just talk. I got a real celebrity comedian, Reggie Curl, if you want to know. Right now, he's on tour with Cat Williams right now. So he got an olive branch, so he let them go on tour with him. So I'm holding the fort down until he come back. See, it's Reggie Curl. So, so that's So if you want to get to get everybody's feet wet, you can do this on the platform and how show you or whatever you say you need, how you want it set up, and we'll set it up just like that. So this is family. So you got the platform. Whenever you get it together and you say, bang, I need
Okay.
3 times. You say you're gonna come, and then your ass gonna be in the back burner.
I got you.
All right,
I got you.
Yeah. All right, man. So, any questions you want to ask me that you was curious to know? Give me some questions to see if you can stump me that you wanted to know about me, why I was gone or why I came back. Since I came back.
What is something that you think you could have done better, once you was released?
Once I release, what I think I could have done better is be more patient in the marriage. Marriage, you got to be ready for marriage. Marriage is a different. It's not. That's not like no girlfriend and boyfriend shit.
Yeah.
This is where as though you're gonna get angry, as though you don't want to deal with that person, but you can't just jump out. You can't just like get the fuck out of here. You gone. Divorce.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
Yeah.
You talk divorce. I want everything. Ain't no half. I want everything, nigga. You was foul. He was taking care or whatever, and you just got to be ready for that commitment. Don't just jump in there and going with the what is Joneses going with the
flow.
Yeah, going with the flow. You just got to be patient. And another thing is that you can't. People that stuck by you while you was incarcerated, that was loyal to you. I think that I did a disservice to them because I was thinking about my own self after I got out here, and not knowing that all the work that they put in to help me get through the situation I was while I was incarcerated. So that answers the question.
Yeah.
It did?
Yeah.
Give me something else. Give me something else. Yeah, I like that. Give me something else. Because can't nobody they don't really want to ask me shit.
What's your relationship like with my cousins?
Two of your cousins that we on. But Justin, my son, I don't know what I did. And I don't know what I did. He just missing in the action, and he won't give me an explanation. And can you imagine not knowing where your son is?
No.
I can't even imagine where. And you know where I'm at. You know how to get in contact with me. You know that I don't have an inkling. I don't want to get too deep, but you're gonna make me cry. I'm sorry.
Okay to cry?
No, I ain't gonna cry. But look, reach out. I love you, son. Reach out to your papa.
That's right, Justin.
Yeah. So
Shit.
everybody's tight. But the other brothers like, man, you ain't did nothing. We in the same boat. We cool. Everybody cool. You doing what you could do. I do what I could do to help out. But I can't make up for lost time. I can't make up. You rather for me to be dead, and you wouldn't be able to talk to me anymore, or go away for that long period of time. So I'm saying that might be a stigma. Like that's what really make them, because I wasn't here to help raise them into the man that But I was,
Right.
doing my duties while I was in there. Your grandfather was coming to see me and stuff like that. Making sure they get there.
Right.
Making sure that you get there. So
Okay.
that one. Anything else? Anything else?
When the family came and saw you when you were incarcerated, like what was that like? We see it on TV. Like I'm rewatching Empire, and like it seemed like each character was locked up or something, and they would come up and see them. I've never had a chance to ask anybody like when the family would come see you while you were incarcerated, like for visitation. Like what was that like?
All right. Well, it was really when your grandma would come and see me, she was like, when she leaves, she just be distraught, like, because she wanted to just take me out with her. So that's really heartbreaking. That damn, her son is in the jail, and then they be, how the guards come over there and your time is up. And like, this is my mother here. All right, your time is up, but don't be and stuff like that. But I don't know if you got a relationship with my sister
Lisa?
Yes.
I talk to her probably like once every quarter or so. She'll send me a random text.
She send you a random text?
Mm-hmm.
Oh well. It just seemed like she never really came to see me out of that. So I'm not, I don't have no animosity, but I'm like, come on now. 21 and a half years, I could say twice.
Yeah.
So what you take on that?
I think that people have boundaries. I think so. I'm a millennial, and I be reading stuff online where it says like, our families get mad at us when we set boundaries, and that's possibly a boundary that she set, and a boundary so she wouldn't have to be in her emotions, if that makes any sense, or see you locked up, pretty much. So let me give you an example.
Yeah,
so
please.
My mom get mad at me when my mom calls me and there may be something going on with like my cousins or my aunts or my uncles or whatever. I don't care. Like, if it doesn't have anything to do with my brother, my sister, or my niece or her, I don't want to hear about it. And it's just an emotional boundary for me, because if not, then I'm gonna be in other people's business that don't even want me to be in their business. So I protect myself by letting her know, if it's not about my sister, brother, or niece or you, I don't want to hear about it.
Okay.
Let me give you an example. No, I can't talk about this, but a family member wasn't taking care of themselves like they should. I got involved and got my head cut off. So I was like, I don't want to be involved. Like, don't tell me.
All right, but I feel as though she was like, motherfucker, you did the crime, you need to do the time. This is her harsh reality. First of all,
I understand, because growing up, like, that's how she was. Like, when she would come get us and stuff like that, it was very structured, very like, right is right, wrong is wrong. There's no middle ground. So I can understand how you feel about that.
Yeah, but when it comes to her, I love you, sister. Anyway, we're always, but she think because she had this very good education that she graduated from College Park that it took her to another level, but she has no street smarts.
Yeah.
So it's like balance. I graduated from college. Not college. I went to college. I dropped out of college, but I graduated from high school. But college wasn't for me, so I ain't choose to do that. But it seemed like she was looking down on that situation.
I can see that.
Why?
Have you ever watched Insecure?
Insecure? No.
No. So on Insecure, you ever heard of Issa Rae?
Issa Rae, I heard it. That's that little brown skin. Yeah, I know. Yeah,
there was an episode on Insecure where, so they all went to college or whatever. I think they went to college together. 4 girls, and then one of the girls, who's the most successful out of all of them, she's a lawyer. Mm-hmm. She met this guy, very like fine as hell or whatever, but he was a manager at Enterprise or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And they went to a sorority party. It was like a alumni party or something, and the rest of the group was meeting the guy for the first time. And then when they found out that he didn't go to college, they was like, like they were looking down on him, and he fucking handled himself. He was like, I don't feel like I missed anything. It just wasn't for me. I went, I didn't finish. It wasn't for me. And they were all like looking down on him to the point where she stopped fucking with him. The lawyer, Molly, stopped fucking with him because of their opinions about him not going to college or whatever. So, I see it. But at the end of the day, if I'm being honest, I fucking, like, once I graduated from high school, girl, I did not want to go to college. I was too mentally exhausted from putting all that time in with baseball, with football, and just, like, I graduated with honors. Like, I was at the top of my class. I was the smartest in that bitch or whatever. I was just so mentally drained, like, from going to school. I didn't want to go to school after that. I just wanted to work and just be free or whatever. I still ended up going to a community college or whatever afterwards, which I didn't finish, but I'm trying to finish up now.
Shout out to Touched by Britt. Shout out. Yes, that's true. Shout out to Charles Williams. Thank y'all for joining the Petty Ass.
Wait, what they saying true to? Is that right now?
Yeah, no, we missed. Yeah, I guess he was saying what we saying is true that we missed when she first put up the comment. So I'm just giving her shout outs because okay. All right, Touched by Britt. Just ask me what you meant by yes, that's true. Put that comment
Charles
up. And Charles, the truth. We speaking the truth.
Yeah, but a lot of people, especially gay Black men who are educated, they look down on you if you're not educated. Like, it's just like the stigma. But like, no one would know that I haven't graduated from college yet. But you would think I did. Like, my neighbors were saying some shit. They were trying to like get one of these kids in the neighborhood street, and like I walked outside when I was walking to the car because I was going to the club or something, and they was like, "Look at him. He's a shining example. He went to college." No, the fuck I didn't. Like, I mean, I did, but I didn't finish. Like, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of people wouldn't understand. A lot of people would possibly think that I had my bachelor's and my master's because I own my own house. I started my own business. I travel the world. I do what I want. But there's some sacrifices that you guys don't see in the background that I've made for myself to be able to put me in this position to succeed. And, And
let me piggyback off of that. People that be getting those bachelor degrees, they don't even use that. They got a whole different kind of career than with the fucking bachelor's.
Yeah.
Just like I have certification in HVAC, but now my record wouldn't let me go in people's houses.
Right.
So I had to go a different route.
Yeah.
Different route from that. Then I went to the
That's why you have like
truck.
a lot of teachers who have multiple masters, multiple $40,000 debt, because they may need, a master in, education, success, or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I say all this to say, like, I have my certs, I have my PMP, I have my Scrum Master. I'm making 6 figures. I work for United Healthcare. I'm in leadership, and it's only but up. So I'm about to get some more certs or whatever. I am still taking class. I'm still taking classes. I have the experience. I have the leadership experience. I have the business side of the experience. I just don't got the bullshit ass paper that everybody want.
Okay. So what I need for you to help me on, nephew, is just make sure I get these chase cars so I can go on these extravagant. This is on my bucket list. I need to travel. I'm working. I'm busting my ass. I got podcasts going on. I'm driving trucks. I'm doing this. I was traveling, the United States driving. It was different, but I was experiencing a lot of different racism. Driving to different, shout out to Kansas and Oklahoma. It's real racist there, y'all. If you haven't been, yeah, definitely, you definitely get college graduate. I guess
like I said, you wouldn't,
Yeah, because you talk fluently.
I think about this every day, Okoro. Like, even when, so for example, some of my direct reports that work in my department, they have more credentials than I do, but I have more experience than they do, or whatever. And so for example, I have some direct reports who have that bachelor's and who has their master's, but they don't have that experience, or they're not the type of person that want to be in leadership. So they're good with being, on the front lines, or, working that individual contributor position. Whereas though, I love being in leadership. So let me give you an example. Last August, We lost one of our biggest clients at United Healthcare. That was probably like 1 million plus customers because they're Canadian. And so my department, we're 24/7. So just log in this. What you got?
We still
okay.
on.
So like, we're staffed 24/7, right? So we have morning, evening, and night, overnight, right? And so we have this cruise line division. We had this cruise line division within United Healthcare that are struggling. They only got 5 people. They got 100 hours of overtime a month or wherever. Clients are dropping left and right. Oh shit, I ran out of storage. Clients are dropping left and right or whatever. So, but we have the bandwidth over here because we're staffed 24/7. We just lost our biggest client. So pretty much we ain't doing shit. But we got people who work morning, evening, and overnight. So they have this small group right here, right? And they can't stay afloat. They got to pay 100 hours of overtime a month, which is like, I think one of my direct reports made 6 figures last year because they had so much overtime. So it made more sense to take this group has the bandwidth, this group doesn't have the bandwidth, and it made more sense to merge the two, right? So I led that charge. So I was responsible for taking this group, putting like job aids, SOPs, structure templates, reassuring the clients. It was my responsibility to take that feedback from the clients because we had to go to Miami, and we had to meet with all the clients to tell them pretty much what we were doing. My VP of operations was there, our CEO was there, my director was there, I was there. We sat in a room with all the biggest cruise lines or whatever, and we had to provide reassurance to them that we were going to take
Carnival and shit like that.
I can't tell you their names. But,
okay.
But we sat in a room, we told them what the plan was, and I fucking delivered on that shit. Every motherfucking thing. Structure, like, instead now, we're not incurring 100 hours overtime. We're probably encouraging 20 hours of overtime in 1 month or whatever, because I went in, I merged, so we had to come up with training. We had to train all our 50 staff on this side or whatever. Merge the two. Everybody on this side is trained now. So 24 hours, we have 24 hours coverage now. The clients are fucking happy or whatever. We're addressing all of their needs or whatever. We have structure in place. You know, the staff feels comfortable. The staff feels supported. The staff is happy or whatever. The clients are happy. We're making millions or whatever.
Oh,
so now, like, now
money.
I'm taking business classes so I can have the sense on how do I evolve. All right, we didn't stop the bleeding. Now we're above stopping the bleeding. We're in a positive space. How do we what's the next step? So we're at a point where we're at the next step, we're evolving, but now we need to evolve up here. So I'm taking this business class at BCCC to teach me how can we get right here before my boss and my boss's boss ask me what's next. So I can implement it while we're doing our slower season, because right now we're on the West Coast. It's like Alaska and all of it down.
So you sliding it in already on point to get it.
Exactly. So do it while we're slow. That way when we get busy, it's sustainable, pretty much. So that's what I'm tasked with. All without,
and you doing
that
this,
MBA.
All right, and you doing this without your CEO and all them knowing, but you
No, they know it.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, they know. Hell yeah.
All right, look, man. This is. We had a good petty ass podcast today, man. We didn't get real petty. We got some serious topics in. We got some serious questions in, and I thank my nephew for blessing me with this interview today. And I gotta stay on his tail. Literally. Because he's gonna help me get to a higher level. I see it now. Because I know family is not just to say I'm using you, but I need your experience to help me gravitate and get to a higher level where I need to be. Because I can't just go to know anybody on the outside. They don't want to see me, evolve. So But I thank y'all for joining the Petty Azz and Reggie podcast. This was a special edition. I do come on Tuesdays at 5 p.m. Shout out to Maisha. Shout out to Durr. Shout out to Yellow Man. Shout out to China. Shout out to Ronnie, my wife. Shout out to everybody that support me. The State of the Women. Anybody that you get shout outs to all the people that you was trying to
Fuck them. They got
all right. That's how
Yeah. No.
all right. Yeah. And shout out to Reggie and LBZ. Shout out to Hollywood, my panel for Goons Talk. Home City is the clothing line, Home City Wear, that sponsors the Petty Azz and Reggie podcast. Yeah. Thank y'all for joining. Make sure you go to YouTube, subscribe, and like, and share. And this is what we do. Every day, all day. Breaker 19, breaker 19. It's the handle.